Alright, after many attempts and a computer breakdown, I actually got Unreal Engine 5.0.1 installed, so I'm going to go ahead and launch it now, and then I'm going to open up my project and see if it's any different in 5.0.1 than it was in the preview edition. And I have a feeling it's going to be. I'm not quite sure, though. I'm really interested in how these levels work and how GitHub works with the levels. So I am going to, I guess, pause this recording while I wait for this to launch. Alright, still looks like a gorgeous little launcher. I mean, it's extremely cheesy, but I love the color of the sky and the glowy effect. Still super cheesy, but still love it. Alright, and I forgot that this little interface was so cute. Love it. Okay, here's Powie McCutesie. And I'm going to click that. And now I did create this in the EA version. Oh my god, what does EA mean? I forgot. Advanced. Something advanced. So let's see if it converts it. The project was made with a different version. Opening. And I'll lose data. Yeah. That's fine. I'll open a copy. I'll open a copy. Alright, so here we go. Project file is out of date. Would you like to update it? Sure. Successfully updated. I need to find my actual map. So that should be somewhere. Third person BP maps room 01 LR. There it is. Actually, I'm going to use a different map, but I'll do that. I'll do that soon. I guess the thing I need to do is let me just go ahead and make a new map. Great. So I'm gonna make a new level. I'm gonna call this Powie's house. Powie's house with a W. Can I make this a little bit bigger? Let's make him a little bit larger. No, I don't want to make him too large. Okay. And I'm gonna double click that. Save Powie's house. Yes! Okay, and I'm doing this. Why am I doing this? So that I can, I don't know why. So I can build this from scratch. So, if I close this and, yep, whoops, don't see that. Let's go ahead and fix this now. Okay. I made a few changes already today. I went into Blender and started playing around with modeling. Now, I've been using 3D Studio Max for over 10 years, probably close to 20 years. I started 3D Max in, gosh, 2002. Actually, I started Formsy in 2002, Maya in 2003, and then 3D Studio Max in 2004. So I've been using it for about 18 years, 3D modeling in general for just about 20 years now. So I have never really used Blender for an extended period. So this is going to be a change. So anyways, today, did GitHub Desktop open? What's going on? Today, there we go. I actually went in and, oh no, there we go. I went in and modeled a little room in Blender. Now, it's not unwrapped fully, so it's not amazing. But I'm going to go ahead and just show you what I did. So let's go ahead and show an Explorer. And I put something in Else. This is where I'm keeping some smaller files, not all the files. So I got an image of a modern home that I'm going to likely model my home out of. Okay. And then I went into Blender and started modeling it. And so let me go ahead and open this up in Blender. Again, it's not the prettiest. I used to do this in 3D Studio Max all the time, and so I'm just getting used to working in Blender. Alright, and so this is the little house I modeled, and I modeled this off of the floor plans. Not quite finished yet, but I just wanted to have something to drive around in Unreal Engine. And in looking for this, I actually noticed something that is not helpful. And it is that when I made a copy, when I duplicated my project into um, version 5.0.1, it made a complete duplicate. So quite honestly, this GitHub project is looking at Powie McCutesie, but actually, I accidentally created a whole new project called Powie McCutesie 5.0. So I'm gonna need to change that a little bit. And the way I'm gonna do that is, because this is now not connected to GitHub, and I need to switch that around. So all I need to do is come back into Powie McCutesie, the original one, and I'm just going to delete the Git folders. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I still want this on my computer. Actually, I don't want it on my computer. I'm perfectly fine. I'm going to grab else, though. This is the folder that had my Blender work in it, and I'm just going to copy it and come back into Powie McCutesie 5.0 and paste that. Paste. There I go. Okay. Now I do have this Git folder here in Powie McCutesie 5.0 because Unreal made a copy of everything and thought I wanted that. I don't really want it. And when I'm done deleting that, I know, I'm not sure why you're giving me problems, man, but you are. And I need to get rid of these Git things. There we go. And I'm also going to get rid of the dumb ones that I don't want. Saved, intermediate, and derived data cache. And when I do that, yeah, recycling. I got you. You're actually fully complete. I don't know why you're giving me problems. Now I can come back here and actually remove this. I don't need it anymore on my computer. So I'm going to click repository, remove, and I'm going to go ahead and check this box that says also move it from my computer to the recycle bin because I don't want it taking up my space. And I hope that works. And once again, it actually did work. I'm not sure why you're still here, so let me cancel that. Cancel this. Cancel this. Close it. Just stop it. My computer is doing something really annoying, so let's go ahead and get that GitHub desktop and just end that task. There we go. That's my secret weapon. And now I essentially have to do this all over again. Open up. Yeah, can't find it. Let's go ahead and remove that. Okay, good. And again, remember I have to add a local repository. And it's going to say, you're not a repository. But I'll say, I know. It's because when I do that without doing it this way, sometimes it messes up. There should only be one Powie McCutesie. There we go. That's the one I want. It's going to say it's not a repository, so create it. Keep that name. I don't really care if there's a whatever. I will do the Unreal Engine. And this is going to once again take a whole bunch of time. It's kind of annoying. Alright, so it definitely made it, and now I'm just going to publish. Oh no, I'm not going to publish that repository yet. I'm just going to make sure I took away everything. Okay, yes, I did delete all those terrible folders that I don't want. I just opened up Photoshop, sorry. And was there anything else I needed to do? I needed to change the repository settings a little bit, and no, you know what, I'm just going to publish it. And publish it as that, keep everything the same, keep it public, because I'm going to want people to look at it maybe, and then go ahead and publish that. And now we wait. Alrighty, and now that we have pushed that, or published it, I'm going to just quickly go into my repository settings, go to my ignored files. I'm going to go ahead and at the top add one for... Oh, we already have one for saved. I'm going to add one for Windows, no editor, I'm going to add one for packages and old builds. Old windows, let's call that. I know I'm going to use those. Down here at the end, I'm going to just suggest that I do want to have my lighting build actually go through, so I'm going to add a £sign there just so it ignores that. And when I want to remember to say, hey, you know what, don't send the builds, I can just delete that. Okay, so that's that. And I'm going to go ahead and then, yep, got some build stuff, so I'm going to go ahead and type in changed. What did I change? Changed ignore settings. This should be a lot quicker. Go ahead and push that. All right, and so now I'm going to go ahead and open this up in Unreal Engine 5. And I'm going to bring in my new map stuff. And then in the next video, I'm going to go ahead and start developing my, I guess, first programmable thingamajiggy. Okay, once again, I keep opening up in here, but I actually want to open up on my other map, my Powie's house. So I'm going to go ahead and go to... Where are you, my project settings? I'm not sure where project settings are. Oh, they don't have the thing anymore. Okay, under Edit, Project Settings, and it was somewhere. Oh, okay. And I need to go to my maps and just go ahead and set my editor startup to Powie's house, and I'll go ahead and set my game default to Powie's house just for now. And that's all I need to do. I'm going to go to Powie's house. It's an empty level, so what I'm going to do is go to find my... where do I have my stuff? I should have my stuff. It's under Geometry, Meshes. No, why do I not have it? That's really weird. If I go to Maps and go to... Oh, I know why. Haha. No, I don't know why. Oh, yeah, because I didn't work in it yet. Ha ha ha. Okay, so I'm going to create a new folder. Nope, Geometry Meshes. And I'm going to import something into Meshes, and I'm going to import something I exported from Blender, and it's my whole house. So I'm going to go to, where did I find it? Under here, under Else, this is where I actually have in Blender my mod house, FBX. I'm going to go ahead and open that to import it. It's just going to be a standard static mesh. It should be exactly as tall as it needs to be. I want it to create new materials, sure. And I'm just going to say import all. It's going to bring them in as two different objects. Yeah, there's no smoothing grooves. This is just a start. And so I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, where's my place? Place actors tab. There's that. Cool. I'm going to go ahead and drag in some lights so I can see my stuff. Not sure where my lights are. Oh, there they are, of course. Directional light, which is my sun. I'm going to go ahead and put that at 0, 0, 0. I'm going to go ahead and double click this and probably going to put that somewhere. Okay, not yet. Skylight, set that at 0, 0, 0. Whoops. And I'm going to go ahead and bring in my sky sphere, BP sky sphere, just cuz, tab, tab, tabby, and I'm gonna set this up with the directional light in here. So that should work, and I'm gonna go ahead and select all 3 of these lights, make a new group, and call this lighting stuff. That's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and make a new folder called house mesh, and that's going to contain my houses here. Okay, so let me drag in template floor. Okay, mod house floor, just drag that in, drag that in. There we go. Gonna go ahead and select these 2 things, drag them into house mesh, and now I can toggle that on and off whenever I want. I'm gonna select the floor, set that to 0, 0, 0, and I'm gonna set the walls and also set that to 0, 0, 0. Yeah, there we go. Let's come on and come up here. Okay, so if I were to play this, I would probably fall through. Oh, yeah, something weird is going on. Oh, that's why it does that. It has a default, oh, I didn't want that at all. That's so hilarious. No, yeah, I did. I'm sorry. It has a default collision on it, so I'm going to go ahead and double-click my mod house walls, and I actually want to add a convex solution and just beef that up. Go ahead and apply that and see if it puts it around my walls the way I want it to. Let's go ahead and zoom out. Looks decent enough. I'm gonna have to do something about the door if I ever want to go out there, but I'm not really caring about that right now. This is perfectly fine for what I need. I can get into the corners. Yeah, looks sweet. All right, let's go ahead and save that. And the other thing I need is the flooring. Let's go ahead and just make a simple box collision. From there, that's all I need. And so now when I play this, yep, I can kind of walk around here. Okay. And I'm on the floor. Great. Great. All right. So I'm going to close this and then come back and we'll get started on the fun.